Hi, this is Ushio. Welcome back to Golden Treasure, the Great Green. In the last episode, we kind of finished our journey as an ant, and I didn't plan beyond that, so I don't really know what to do. We've got territories up here which I've expanded, so these are special territories, aren't they? And then there are these human stuff up in the north, which I'm kind of scared to visit. So maybe we'll check out the ones that we've uncovered, having defeated Tempest. Let's do this one. It's a hut. Here at the edge of the Empire of Reeds, a curious edifice stands. Though it's made from good, damp earth flesh and blends well with the land surrounding it, the strange top and the wood strider skin grimly hung across the entrance leave no doubt. This is a no-tail dwelling. Strangely, however, the smell of the no-tails is rather light here. The air tastes fairly clean and is rife with interesting overtones, sweet herbs, ash, feathers, and something like a slide claw. Odd. Okay, let's cautiously peer inside. Let's have a look. The dwelling is too small for your glorious body to enter without issue, but your head and neck should fit. You quietly push aside the woodstrider's skin with your nose and investigate. What's inside? Okay, there's a cat. Sure. The lair contains many things. Despite the many fur-beast pelts and the fleshless shrieker corpse somehow fastened to the wall, the reek of decay is absent. Instead, the air here is warm, making you want to yawn, and redolent with the sweet odours of lavender and sage. A light calmness sets into your mind. It's kinda odd. Usually being near anything associated with the no-tails would cause you alarm, but there's something different about this place. A short-tailed sidecar lounges expertly on the remains of a great lumberer, raising its head slightly as you enter and addresses you. Do you seek the artist? You blink slowly, waiting. Okay. Ask, who's the artist then? Yes, the artist. The Tailless creator. Not my creator, nor that of any living being, of course, but a creator nonetheless. The artist, as I name it, is transfixed with the beauty of nature. It will spend whole suns doing nothing but studying the many masterpieces of Mother Earth. A green golden leaf from a venerable tree, the patterns within the clouds, even the bodies of the good beasts. It then creates marvellous things, mostly plant blends, which can banish disease and hasten healing, but other things as well. It also makes music, sometimes with its own voice and sometimes with other objects. It uses this music to praise sun and his rising and setting, moon as it slims and fattens, and earth at all times. It never eats flesh, instead it combines plants, water and fire to create nourishment in yet another form of art. Each creation reveals and magnifies the hidden patterns present in all of reality. Never have I seen or smelled such a bizarre yet wondrous way. Still, I do not believe there is anything here that would especially interest an avarice Draken. The few chips of gems and shinestone it keeps would be too small for an adult of your people to bother with. Okay. What about you? My people, the short-tailed cyclaws, are the shamans and seers of our kind. Though we have lived in these lands for turnings beyond knowledge, few now remain, most of us having gone coldward and riseward for reasons which would not concern the mighty kin. Like all cyclaws, we are of such perfection that mere survival is no longer interesting to us. Instead, we seek amusement. Unlike the arrogant, lesser and brutal great cyclaws, alone among our kind, we find amusement in the discovery of that which we call art. Earth has enclosed within herself and her myriad creations hidden patterns and beautiful secrets. We seek out these works of life art and then treasure them in our minds. We ourselves are a work of art, as are you, Drac. A harmony of competing symmetries, flowing flesh and intention. Okay. Ask about the blackburn in the back. The cyclaw glances toward the feather beast perched on the branch at the back of the lair, and yawns dismissively. That old thing? It has been here with the artist for even longer than I have, and that's long indeed. It rarely moves, and I don't believe it can truly fly anymore. I have never seen it do so. Every once in a great while it sings, but its songs make no sense. I got no idea why the artist continues to allow its presence. It is more a pile of dirty feathers and hollow bones than a proper good beast. You're better off not concerning yourself with it. You glance over at it, feeling a tickle in your mind like a distant song, but the blackburn appears to be fast asleep. Okay. When's it coming back? I'm uncertain, but its journeys away from here have been shortening of late. Old age has withered its flesh and bent its bones. Its mind is sharp as a fang, but such a thing is of no avail against the great void. No doubt the artist will return soon. It no longer has the strength to travel far. If you return at another sun, it will probably be here. Okay, I've heard enough. The short-tailed cycle stretches. What occurs now, mighty Drac? There are rumours that the Draken, even mighty as they are, fear the no-tails and destroy them when they can. Will you destroy this place and deprive Earth of a great artist, or risk the wrath of your people by letting it stand? We'll stand for now. In silent response, you remove your head from the entryway and depart. This mud mound will stand, at least for now. After all, the Cyclops' talk of an artist was intriguing. Perhaps another visit will allow you to meet it. It is only fair to smell the truth for yourself before passing judgment. Wow, so there's like a vegetarian living nearby. It's still a Tailless, but if it's not offensive or taking my food, maybe we can let it slide. It is another day. What is the plan? Food is about halfway down. Energy levels are okay. I think we can go somewhere else. So, when we defeated, was it Vantage? This is also a thing that we've uncovered. So let's reap the rewards from expanding our territory. Let's have a look. More Tailless. Wow. The combined sense of Shinestone and Strangeness have brought you to this corner of the Skyward Reach. Here, some kind of Shinestone portal leads directly into Earth's body. As you observe it from behind a kindly stone which offers just enough cover, you witness a small group of no-tails arrive. They leave a cache of objects, mostly the skins of good beasts and dead tree flesh, in the open. They strike the portal a few times, then hide nearby. After a brief wait, the portal opens and two squat, outrageous-smelling beings emerge. They must be Delvers, a kind of other seed who dwell in the great below. They examine the cache and put down a number of beautiful shiny things beside it and retreat. The no-tails and the Delvers then alternate making adjustments to the pile based on the offerings of the other. At last, a wordless bargain is struck. The Tailless carry the shiny things away, and the Delvers take the surface stuff back into the portal. It seems that the Delvers are willing to exchange shiny things, and particularly lovely ones at that, for items from the surface world which are of use to them. If you leave an object here and strike the portal as the no-tails did, the underdwellers may emerge and bargain for it. Best of all, because the parties hide from each other between adjustments, they will not even know who they're dealing with. Okay, what shall we offer? Got Bloodstone, Crystal Fang. Let's trade. I got a Shinestone Bauble, something shiny. After several rounds of adjustments, it seems as though the Delvers will give 10 shiny things. Is that acceptable? I mean, sure. Oh, so we can sell our stuff. That was weird. So it's like a shop. If I want to trade up, I can go there and do that. Bit of a waste of a day, to be honest. I feel a little bit hard done by that. So we are halfway through our time. So, oh, what is this? No, don't like it. One sun, you hear the crashing death scream of one of the forest guardians, a mighty tree which had stood for turnings beyond counting near the boundary of the Great Green. It was not at all rotten or diseased, and as you cannot imagine why it would fall, you decide to investigate. Doing so reveals a strange truth. The no-tails are murdering the trees. Murder, a new idea which now comes to you, standing for destruction without defence or consumption, a cold thing, where new strength and life does not come afterwards, but only a hollow space. One by one, holding Shinestone Void envoys in their forepaws, you watch the no-tails destroy healthy tree after healthy tree. Perversely, they ignore the old and brittle ones, who cry out to be harvested, and take only the vibrant, the unappointed. When they have murdered as many as their enslaved grazers can haul away, they depart. You approach the root-sprawling foot of a proud and generous tree you knew well, which is all the no-tails have left of it. It was home to many tiny and small beings, and a beautiful being in its own right, sprouting from the earth and slowly building a righteous empire of flesh, ever sunward stretching and reaching for the light. Now that centuries-old empire has been felled in mere moments, silently the stump screams, attempting in vain to understand its demise, calling out desperate questions with its fading soul. You know it will take many suns for its suffering to end, and for it to attain true quiet. The sweet, sweet scent of its sticky, slow-flowing blood dances morbidly on your tongue. A sickness and a rage build within your core, echoing through your essence. No being eats trees, and the trees were not threatening the no-tails at all. Your voice joins that of the bereft stumps. Why? You soon learn that the incident is not isolated. Regularly, the no-tails come to the boundary of the Great Green and murder the trees, taking the bodies away to their hive and an unknown fate. What do you want to do? Okay, accept the strangers and allow it to continue. Attack the no-tails when they next come and do this bloody work, or attempt to frighten them away. Okay, this one... let's go with frighten them away. Piss off. You flow across the ground, belching fire and snapping your jaws. Seeing the shadow of destruction in your sharp, sharp eyes, they flee in terror. The green is safe once again, and you may return to other matters. Okay. So, I'm not sure what to do. Should we check in with the Great Green? Maybe it's got more advice. We did try before, and because we weren't strong enough, it kind of ignored us. But I think we should try. Let's have a look. The Sacred Glen. Though your eyes see only a wooded hollow, your whole being can sense the deeper truth. This is a living labyrinth, tenderly maintained by many subtle beings who have been drawn here over the ages. So yeah, we have done this before, but I'm going to read through anyway. The essence lines of Earth herself converge here, each pathway of vein or artery coursing inexorably toward or away from the heart, where old is made new. Now that you've trod the clouds, you can bypass the maze and fly straight to the centre, but only the worthy may stand in the glory of the living one. Let's have a look. You alight before the tree, sniffing cautiously around the chamber formed in the bowl, and once you feel ready, you enter. Even as an adult, there is somehow more than enough room for you here. You lie down and close off your senses one by one until your body is perfectly still, save for the thrum of the rhythm. Sleep sets in your flesh, and your mind dances with excitement, hope and fear as you imagine what the spirit of the green will reveal, will give its favoured fang. Truths unknown even to the elders, treasures never before tasted by any of your people. Your desires pull you into many directions at once, and you awaken. Sun is dying, and you know better than to be here when darkness falls, for night and the Great Green are lovers. Even a great drac would be crushed between their truths when they come together. You had dreams, but they weren't true dreams, merely shoals of your own hopes and expectations. It seems you are not worthy. Oh no, so we can't do it. Okay, so we got a bit of Earth Mastery, but otherwise, that was not worth it. We're wasting time, and it's a scary time. I think we need to start heading into the human territory. It's a scary thing. Alright, so we are doing okay for energy. So we can see if the artist is here. This looks like treasure. We can trade up, or we can go north. Let's go north. Let's wreak some havoc. Here we go. Is this the Riverwood? That bastion of purity, zealously guarded by one of your own. Where is the Kindlord's scent boundary? Certainly, things change during a great sleep of turnings, but you never thought such a sharp transformation was possible. Why would Walden allow no-tails to build a hivelet here? Air betrays you with the shift of wind. It is fond of doing that, which brings your scent to the enslaved clang singers who guard the place. They begin yelling frantically. Danger, danger! Help! You do not hear or smell any tailless nearby, though a few tree tails dance up the trees, startled by the racket. You could just leave, but with no tailless about, this might be a rare opportunity to enter one of their hivelets and learn something about them. And who knows, there might be treasure. Apparently clan singers lose their minds when they join the no-tails. Yeah, they haven't got that eloquence that they do when they're wild. It's annoying. Avoid them, continue onwards, following the telltale scents, sing to the clan singers. Let's talk. You're bad, an enemy, foe of the gods. Yes, your blazing breath and sharp claws, your colourful feathers, these things are not part of the new way. Leave now and stay away. Stay far, far away and never come back, or the gods will smite you. As their sigils draw across your mind, they continue to assault your ears with their horrible hollering mouth squall. It's annoying. Why have they joined the alien no-tails? Not no-tails, gods. They are gods. The new gods have shown mercy, given us food, safety, and great love. Filled with compassion, perfect are they. Our pups survive, and our bellies are full, and our cold times are warm and safe. In the dead of night, the prophets of our people sing of the gods' greatness, and the gods are so humble that they come out and silence us, even striking us if we continue. Such humility, such enlightenment. Yes, their mighty music even allows them to control Earth herself, making her birth plants for them to eat. They can even fell mighty hillbacks without even touching them, bouncing sharp things into them from afar. We have sworn an oath, a mighty oath of binding. We are theirs, and they are our gods forever. In 10,000 turnings the Drac will be gone, slain to the last by the gods, but we will remain, and trust, and sacrifice. And even then it will not be enough to show our love for them, praise the new gods. When they attain the stars we shall go with them, while your bones will rot in the dust. Earth and sun gave us nothing, the new gods give us everything. Okay, you gain knowledge of a certain mysterious animal. This is really annoying. Scare him away. You bob your head, cough up a fire seed, and lay the noisy things in flames. They scramble, retreating to higher ground, but once far away enough, they turn and begin yelping again. Oh wow. The fire would have driven away even a lumberer, but so fanatical are these things that they will not run, and not even from a kin. You did hurt them though. Okay, let's wipe these things out, or avoid them. Follow the scent. These were once noble clan singers. It would be demeaning to be drawn into a dance of destruction with them. Besides, a tailless hivelet contains nothing of interest to one such as you. The trail leads coldward, deeper into what was once the riverwood. Okay, so we are heading further north. But the wolves have sold themselves out. They are now part of the Tailless clan. And that's not good for us. Uh-oh. The ignoble tree slayers have returned. This time, 2 warriors of their kind sporting shinestone second skins and long sharp false fangs are keeping a close watch over their proceedings. It would seem that the Tailless are rather bent on continuing this behaviour. You could of course simply allow them with their desire. But this is happening increasingly often, and with each fallen tree your territory shrinks. The good beasts which you hunt, having less space, may also grow fewer in time. What do you want to do? I think... let's go for it. Let's fight. Destroy it. Destroy them. Yeah, attack. The Tailless warrior cannot escape and turns to face you in final combat. It's okay strong, it's not super strong. So that's fine. Let's go in. What is this? Intuition? Just go in with the classic venomous bite. There you go, it's injured. Very cool. And let's go with a regular bite. There we go. Took him out. Took him out. Here comes another one. So let's do the same again. He used air that time. That's no good. That's no good at all. Keep doing it. It doesn't do the same twice in a row, right? See? Got lucky. They are dead. Hiding behind stone skins was not enough to save these interlopers from the flames of your wrath. The others flee and do not return. Your territory is safe once again, though surely the no-tails will remember this defeat. For now, though, you may feel proud in having fulfilled your duty as the living Fang of the Green. Okay. So that was probably bad for the long-term stuff, but our Earth power is now 10th grade. It's the true song of healing, which restores what is broken to wholeness and strength. Once per combat you can heal yourself. Sweet! Okay, good. We are a bit hungry. I think we need to eat. So what should we go for? What's this, a cow? Yep, let's go hunting. So what have we got? A hillback? Let's go with that. So with the hunting, I'm not too worried, again, about learning all the stuff. All I really want to do is just get my strength up so I can keep exploring. So I'm going to breeze through this fairly quickly. So let's go for a strike. Here we go. Good hit. Was that an instant kill? Yeah, very good. This was worthy prey, even for the largest kin, and you can't keep your tail from curling with pride as you dine upon its voluminous body. Its shaggy pelt seemed worth bringing back to your lair as a reminder of this fine repast. There we go. Very nice. Very good. So let's keep hunting. There we go. We hunted well. The ground is good ground, for here our ancestors stood with their noble feet of stone. Walking in their footsteps, we feel the rhythm of our people. These plants are good plants, for our ancestors partook of them for turnings beyond memory. As we taste them, we remember the ancient ways. This land is a good land, for our people's spirits are woven into it. Our sighs and bellows, our dances, all we have destroyed and created. Even if every one of us is slain, our souls will still be here, in the good land of our people. Calling upon all to remember, what is good never truly passes away. This is our way, the good way of the Hillbacks. Very nice. So our hunt went well. We are back on top with our energy. And I think, yeah, we've got a little bit more time. Where should we go next? We did drive away those guys. Oh, what is this? What is this? You. I feel you. The heat, the light, the burning. Come to the Fire Mountain, the fourth lair. Be prepared to triumph and gain much. Be prepared to perish and lose all. Come. When you awaken, you somehow have knowledge of an island, far and yet near, where the Elder of Fire awaits. Even to dream of it fills you with pain and smoky hot ambition. Dare you answer such a call? Oh my god. Okay, I'm kinda scared. So maybe, oh, up here, there is another dragon to visit. Oh wow. Okay, not yet. I'm gonna visit one more place. This is for next time. For now, we're gonna check out whatever this place is too close to the hive for you to approach safely. Increase your understanding of the Tailless to discover what lies here. Okay, we can't go there. What is this? So we can explore over here. Yeah, this is odd. What is this? A sacrifice? Quite a few scent trails lead to this place, which is close to the Tailless hive but far enough that you cannot smell it from here. The Tailless have brought stone and tree flesh together to form the sacred water sign. It's actually impressive. How do they move such huge stones? Even you may not have been able to manage it. No matter, here inside the ring they've gathered. You know that Tailless eyesight is poor when sun's gone, so you will be safe here in the outer dark. You crane your neck, looking up and over the stones to observe. Many adult Tailless have gathered, more than you have claws, though not more than you have teeth. They are led by one whose whole body is covered in a moon-white second skin, and who seems to be treated with deference. Must be an elder. It has more face fur than the others as well. It barks a few notes of babble song, and the others all fall silent and still. For a moment, nothing can be heard but the plaintive cries of the slave Surefoot at the centre. This is uncomfortable. Please change my situation. The Tailless elder ignores its pleas and begins to raise its voice in song, striking the same notes in the same sequence over and over. The others join in. It is a unity of number and sound, bringing them all together in mind and perhaps in essence. After a time, the elder places its forepaw on the Surefoot's horned head, murmuring something. The tone is gentle, a blessing perhaps. Good, yes, but please unbind me. Then the elder turns its attention skyward. It begins to chatter and yelp at the stars above. Is it singing to them? No, it seems to be trying to communicate with something beyond the stars. Something above, something higher than the void. The elder's blabbering grows more intense, more high and wild. As it makes noise, it slowly brings a sharp piece of shinestone to the Surefoot's throat. What is that for? You don't need that. I need... its destruction. With great intention, the elder plunges the shard into the Surefoot's body again and again, until the shard and its paws are slick and red. It walks about to each of the other Tailless, marking their brows with a little of the beast's dark essence. They receive this mark with eyes closed, as if savouring the experience. Then, seemingly without cause, the wood and the Surefoot's body catch fire. The others lower themselves before the triumphant elder, or perhaps before the fire or whatever caused it. While the Surefoot's empty body burns to ashes, the singing resumes, and all seem to be in a state of ecstasy. The elder often gestures upwards, and is barking in an authoritarian yet grateful way. It's a strange contrast. There is joy, much joy, and a savage fulfilment. This sight, these sounds, and these smells, they're quite dissonant, especially all together, but the Tailless obviously rejoice in them. Eventually, the elder gives a final gesture of its paws and a series of locutions. The Tailless slowly leave, one by one. They seem somehow changed, as though they were hungry but have now had a good meal. This entire act, it fed them somehow. When all are gone and the fire has eaten itself into nothing again, the elder cleans up the remains. A young Tailless emerges from the inside of the central stone, carrying the blackened remains of a branch, and the two sing to each other for a while. So that is what caused the fire. There was a Tailless hidden inside the hollow central stone who lit the blaze at some kind of signal, unknown to all but the elder. The two clearly planned this in advance. And then they are gone. Night reclaims all. A swarm of questions buzz within your mind. Why the Surefoot? Why bring it all the way here, so far from the home vale, just to destroy it and burn it to nothing? To torment, to honour it, to send it beyond the stars? I'm really not sure. Send it beyond the stars, we'll go with that one. Where did that thought even come from? How can anything be sent beyond the stars? And yet, the more you think about it, the more that tastes true. They were fixated on the beyond, both before and after the act, and the smoke rising from it. That's it, the smoke. They believed that they were sending it to the beyond through the rising smoke, which is pure idiocy. Its essence clearly dissipated into nothing, just as with everything else. The Tailless must not be able to sense the spirit colours which you can. And besides, smoke does not rise forever. If you have flown high enough to know that it does not even reach the clouds, much less the void, much less whatever is beyond the void. But every small gesture and sound made by the elder and the group resonates with that idea. Somehow you're fairly sure that that's what they're trying to do. Okay, why did their own elder deceive them? It presented the fire as a causeless marvel, but it was no more than the trick achieved by a hidden accomplice. It must have planned this because personal gain, testing their wits, fulfilling their collective desire. Personal gain. Indeed, others would think it powerful if able to summon fire itself, like a drac, and who would not wish to be a drac? And they did all seem quite pleased with the elder's performance. Perhaps this entire song and dance was simply self-aggrandizement. After all, it would not be pointless for a social being. But something does not taste right about that. The elder continued gestured up, to beyond the stars, not to itself. Before, after, and during, it was much more concerned with whatever else. And the Tailless did not give the elder anything, dance with it, or even remain in its presence for long afterwards. If the elder itself had been the point of all of that, why? Got some fire mastery. Where ends this twisted path? The destruction of the Surefoot, the deception, the songs. They did so many things, and with such intentional arrangements. They were focused on something which was above them, but also within them. Above yet within. Okay. They came from above and left their seed within their legacy. Others. The others were the focus of this entire series of actions. The Tailless were trying to communicate with the others, who made their kind. The Surefoot must have been a gift to them, and they interpreted the fire to mean that the gift was accepted. And what did the Tailless desire in exchange? Power? Wisdom? Treasure? Perhaps a little, but the deep satisfaction you smelled within them is one you've encountered before. It was the smell of a small, lost youngling, finally reunited with its creator, safe, peaceful. Wringing peace out of violence and fire, when you put it that way, doesn't sound so strange. The Drac solve many problems with such tools. And yet it's entirely different, because they are yearning for something completely outside of their own ability to attain. Their satisfaction will not last. The others were not truly here, did not truly provide them with anything. How desperate, how deeply in pain the Tailless must be for them to need this. To need to believe that they are communicating with the others who gave them these spindly, naked bodies and over-sharp minds. They are blind to the deeper music of the earth and sun, and it's not their fault. They cannot even see the spirit lines, which colour truth into reality. This world must look so empty to their eyes. Could they ever truly love her? If they could, would they cease being other seed, and finally become true good beasts, or would it destroy them? You have never pitied anything so much as you do the Tailless in this moment, as they grope sent blind through the dark toward their hive, believing in a cruel kind lie. Okay, we're gaining more knowledge, and I think that after our investigations, that is the end of this gameplay. This is Usho signing off, and hopefully I will see you next time.